Welcome back to TechKidFX for another apecoin price prediction update, and in this video I want to give you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the apecoin chart, starting my analysis here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening here on the apecoin, where you can see from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $28.14 mark. And in that movement to the upside, that movement was not impulsive, and it's much of a three-wave structure, having that as an ABC corrective structure, taking us to an all-time high. And after seeing the all-time high, we started this impulsive movement to the lower side in what we can term as a five-wave structure to the lower side, which is better seen on the lower time frames. And from the all-time high, if I give you a measure from the all-time high, you can see that apecoin from the all-time high is down more than 90%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the low for that fifth wave structure to the lower side. And very soon I'm expecting a very nice bounce to the upside, also obeying the Elliot wave structures. And in that movement to the lower side, we have made our low at around the $2.597 mark. And jumping to the forward chart for further analysis, here on the forward chart, you can see that down here, this is where we made our low at around the $2.5 mark, and from there we started seeing a very nice bounce to the upside in a movement that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And if I have my Elliot wave structure on this chart, we can have this as the first wave to the upside. Then we saw a bit of a retracement to the lower side in the formation of that wave 2. Then we saw a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continued pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5, which completed the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. That is assuming this is a fractal wave to the upside within the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which I think is in formation right here. And using the Fibonacci's to first sketch out a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of a second wave, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, that gives me a minimum retracement area between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the $3.59 mark and the $3.36 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And that means there are chances that we might have seen the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And very soon I'm expecting that bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave. And because of its impulsive nature, I will also be expecting to see fractal waves in formation within that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And in the formation of a second wave, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure. And I believe we are seeing such a structure right here on the 1 hour chart, where we can have that ABC corrective structure having this as the wave A, then we saw that wave B, then continued pushing even lower in the formation of that wave C. And if I use the trend based Fibonacci to sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave C, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the high of that wave A to the low of the wave A, then dragging the Fibs to the high of that wave B, that gives me a minimum target area in the formation of that wave C at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $3.1 mark. And that means there are chances that we might not have fully maximized the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2 over here, and there are still chances of making a new low in the formation of that wave C to fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2. But using the Fibonacci's, there are still chances that we might have seen the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, and very soon we can expect that bounce to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, which should be impulsive. And also getting back to the 1 hour chart, where we also have a chart pattern that is in formation here on the 1 hour chart, you can see we have this channel which has been well obeyed, giving us more than 3 touch points, and we have seen a bit of a breakout to the upper side of the channel, and there are chances that we might see a retest. So here is the breakout to the upper side, then I'm expecting a retest, and once the retest is a success, then there are chances of continuing to push even higher, and that movement might be the start of that impulsive nature that we expect in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators here on the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour RSI, we are trading at around the 58 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have been able to print a bullish cross, and that means higher prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.